Hi, this is Andrea from Spreadsheetables, and I just want to show you today the bingo card generator. This is really cool and really helpful, especially if you are a digital product creator. You can create multiple unique and different bingo cards with a click of a button. So basically, all you need to do is after you set up your bingo cards the way you want it to be, you just click over here, generate 10 new bingo cards. Um, and then it will generate, there's 10 in here, 10 different cards. So every time you click a button you get 10 different ones. Let me show you how this works. It will run a script. It didn't ask for permission, but you might get a pop-up window that says Google is trying to is asking permission for them to run this script. Just click allow or continue. I forget what it says now. Just make sure you give Google permission to run that. That's how the button's gonna work. So then let me reduce this here. So you will see that every time you click that button, the images will randomize and then it will create a different bingo card for you. And then this center image, the center square is the free space, so that will not change. Okay, so then you have your bingo markers. For this theme, I did little gold coins. St. Patrick's Day. You just click print, and you have them all in one page to print. Ready to print. Just cut everything, and then you use them as a bingo markers or bingo chips. And then you have this next step, that is the calling cards. It's automatically, once you set the images or the text that you want for your bingo, it will automatically update here. So the bingo markers page and the calling cards page, you do not edit. Okay, this is just here for you to click print, and it will print in one page. Okay, so when you try to print this one, this will print fine. This will print in one page. The bingo markers will print fine. It will be in one page as well. Now, when you try to print the bingo cards, in this example specific, because I have these borders right here, see this green white this green thick border around it, I can't figure it out how to put them in one page to print like all together. So you see how we'll have just like double lines here showing, right? So you have that here, and then you have this here. Um, if your template does not have the outer borders, you will not have this problem, and I'll show you. But if it does, then there is a workaround around it for now, until I figured out how I can put them, remove these double lines. So for right now, if you don't want to print them with this border here, just click here on custom page breaks. You're going to click edit, and then let me reduce this. So you see these blue lines, they're draggable. You can click and drag them. Same with the side over here. Basically, all this does is whatever is inside the, you put four of these blue lines around is where it's going to print. So if you put that here, you will be printing just this one card and then just this other space. So let's confirm this just so you see what I'm talking about. So you see here how now this bingo card, it's in one page. Okay, the lines are still here, but it's printing just this one. Okay, now those other ones we didn't format, that's why it's printing weird. So let's go back to custom page breaks, and we are going to move them. So the workaround around the double lines, the double border lines, is you're going to set this blue line right on top of the border. The top bar, because I want to print 2 bingo cards per page, it's going to be around 5x7-ish or 5x8, the size. So I I'm okay having 2 per thing. It's going to be like this big-ish. So just make sure you put the blue lines right on top of the top border and the bottom border. So I got that here. Now I'm going to need one. I'm going to drag it this one right here. And if you need more, if you see that there isn't enough, like in the middle of the document, you can come from the top and just pull this one. It will always, there's always one sitting here, one here, and one at the bottom. So you can just pull and drag them. So I got this here, got this here, I got this here. I'll put this one right here. And sometimes pay attention because they move. It moves by itself sometimes. Like, yeah. So just make sure before you print, before you confirm the break, just make sure they are all on the red spot. So see, I need one more over here, so I'm going to pull from the bottom. All right, so I got a blue line sitting right here at the bottom, one at the top, one at the bottom, one at the top, one at the bottom, one at the top, one at the bottom, top, bottom, and the top. Okay, so I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click confirm breaks. Now, when you see here, reduce this. So now I didn't get rid of the double lines, but I isolated them. Okay, so I have, this is perfect for printing. This is, I don't care. This is perfect for printing. Don't care. Perfect. Okay, so we're good. Then what you're going to do, you're going to click next. Let's say I am saving this as a PDF file. I don't want to print, I just want to save them because I want to sell them on Etsy. So I'm going to click here, save as PDF. And the settings might vary based on your printer, but all printers have the save as a PDF option. Or it should. Then you will see here, see this number right on the side over here says 1. So this is page 1. This is page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, page 6. So I know that my bingo cards are on pages 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So instead of saving all the pages, I'm going to go click here. Or I could click here, odd pages. And then actually it would be even. Sorry. So I'm just going to click even pages only. So now I have my bingo cards only. All right. So that looks good. And then I can just click save and it will save that as a PDF. And if you're selling on Etsy, you can make that file available to your customer. Okay, now let's change the bingo cards colors and the borders. Let's say you do not want this border right here. So you can just select the entire card. You have to do this one by one. And then you come here on the borders and you're going to click clear borders. That will make it empty. But if you're doing a white card, that will you're not gonna have, like, the limiter, the border thing, so you can cut. And when you clear all borders, it will also clear these middle lines right here. So to get them back, you just select just the grid and then you click on borders again, and you can change the color here. I like to do like a lighter gray, and you can change the border style. So you can do like thinner, you can do thicker, very thick, dashed lines, double lines, whatever you want here. So let's do like this. And you can either do inner borders that will give there, that will give you just the inner lines without the outer, or you can go ahead and you click select all borders. It will just give you the grid lines. Okay, so you changed that. And now let's say you can do, you have, if you want to do this in all cards, you just got to come over here and repeat the same process. So just select this, come here, clear all borders, and then just select the grid and do here. So now you have that, but then when you're going to print, where is that? So you see how you can't see like this side, where you can you can guess where it is, but you can't really see. So now let's say you want to add color, because the color will serve as a separator as well. So you come here to the input data tab down here. This is where you're going to change all your bingo stuff. So let's make this bigger. So right now, we're not going to do the images. We're just going to do the colors, right? The background colors of your bingo. The way I set this up is whatever color you choose to put on your card, it will not affect the grid. The grid on this will always be white. You can select here and change it manually with the few colors. So let's say you want red, you can make them red, but that will have to do manually, okay? Now what I'm going to show you is you can change all the cards color automatically. So let's zoom out so you can see that better. Come to the input data, and then you're going to choose your hex code color. That means, so when you click here on your colors, you can select this, but that won't change the what do you say? The text, right? You need to find the red hex color code. Oh, the hex code. So once you select the red, it's gonna fill this up, and then you just come over here on the plus sign, say add custom color, just click that, and now you have the red hex code here. So just copy everything with the hashtag included, just Control C, and then you click cancel to back out, and then you just double click here and then paste your color. And then you're going to click apply color. Once you apply the color, you come back to your bingo cards and they all changed. Okay, so oh my gosh, this red is hurting my eyes. Let me get another one. So let's repeat that. I want to make it let's put green because it's St. Patrick's Day. So I changed the color back here just so I know what color I'm using, and then I'm going to come here and I'm going to Control C, and I'm going to Control V, and I'm going to click apply. Now all my bingo, my St. Patrick cards are green. Okay, now it didn't change this because this right here is an image. Okay, if you don't want the image here, just come to the input data. You're going to click here. This is the image for bingo card headers. So if you delete this, you go back here, and now you have the whole thing green. Okay. So this is it for the colors. Go back here. So just make sure, again, just recapping. Click the color, enter the color, click the color again, plus sign, copy this code, and enter the code here. And then click apply color. And now you have the color here. Okay, now let's change the headers, okay? So the headers will be sitting right here on this space, and I created a template for you that it's the right size for whatever image or you want to add here, or saying, or whatever. So go to the input data, and you're going to click this here, template, Canva template for bingo headers. Canva is the software that I use for, it's online, it's web-based. It's a software that I use for generating my images and the design itself. And they have a free version. You can use that on the free. All you got to do is sign up or sign in, and you can use this with the free version, okay? So when you first open, you're going to see this, a template created by Andrea was shared with you. Start designing now. Just click use template. And just so you know, this is the size for that. So it's 1300 pixels by 300. Just click use template. And then this is going to open. And then, okay. Now this is just for you. It's just instructions for you. After you're done reading, just click here and click delete. So you're gonna have just this blank Canva, and you're going to add your elements that you want to add here. So let's go stay in the theme. Okay, so you can go ahead, and this is, you can create however you want. If you go on the Canva element side of Patrick's, now when you hover over, let me click see all here, the graphs, right? The graphics. When you see the images that has this little crown, it means that it's only for pro users. I think Canva is around maybe $12 a month. If you are a digital product creator, this is a must-have. It's like it just helps you with the graphics and everything. So, and then if not, if you don't know, because if you try to use a pro element and you are on the free plan, it will charge you for that. Well, after, it's kind of like a checkout. So if you just want to make sure that this is free, just click on the three dots over here, and this one says free. So you can use that, and you can do, whatever you want here. And you can add text. Let's say this here, for example. And if you go on text here, you can use, again, same thing with the fonts. Some fonts are only for pro plans. Some fonts are for everything. So it's here. You can use this. This is also pro, but again. And then, oh. Is it trying to clean stuff? Yeah. It's literally filled that the sock fell out, but I don't know which sock was it anymore. Okay. Right, so some patches there, and then you can change the colors over here. There's effects, and I'm not gonna go into Canva right now, but just so you know, there's some different things that you can do here. Okay. Now, just something like that. And then remember, because you have that bingo saying in there. Okay. So let's say this is my header. And then I'm going to click share, download as a PNG. And if you want your header to be white, or with whatever background color you put here, because you can put, if you go to elements and do gradient green, for example, you can have something like this, and then right click. Oops. Let's pull in that. Get out of there. My gosh, it's painful. All right, so you click the element and right click and set image as background. And then you can put that here. I'm going to send it to back so the hat sits right on top of it. And then you click share and download. Now, if you want the background, you do not click transparent. And then you just click to download. And it will download to your computer. And let's say you want transparent. So just click here. Download PNG also, and then transparent background. I'm going to show you the two options. Now, okay, once you have your headers, you go back to the bingo cards. You're going to click here. You're going to see this cell. Make sure there's blue borders around it. Select the cell. You're going to go to insert image, and you're going to insert image in cell. and you're going to browse the image in your computer that you just downloaded. Let's get this one first. This is the one that has the green background. So you'll see it's in here. And when you go to your bingo cards, now they all have that green here. Now, let's say you're like, oh my gosh, but you know, the green is just not matching with the green in the background here. What you can do, you're going to select this, go to the fill color. Actually, here, click here, fill color, and you're going to say pick a custom color, and then you select this green, whatever looks close, because this is a gradient one, it's hard. So now you have that color here. Click on the plus sign to get the hex code. Go back to your input data, and then just so you know the color you're using, and then you enter the hex code here. Oop, didn't work. Okay. Now you see here, like this one is blending in, but then this one in the middle, because it's a gradient color, it's not. So it's up to you. Now let's change this to make that the other what's it called, header that we downloaded, the white one. Now this one I entered that I wanted no background, right? Transparent background. So when you enter that here, now you have this, and it's the same color because the image has a transparent background. So now you have all the same color. And again, it didn't change the grid. The grid will always remain white. So no matter what color you put here now, let's say you want a different shade of green, right? You want a lighter green. Then you come here, grab the hex code, enter here, click apply color, and now you have the same one. And now when you go to print, it will be all like this. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, it's showing the borders because I only removed the borders from the first two. So this two over here, you can see it's just the color, but you can still see the limits of the card. And the ones right here, I never removed the border, so whatever works best for you. Now, if you didn't have, you see how there's no double lines here because there is no borders. So if you didn't have the borders, you could print normally without just being the even pages. Okay, so that's that for the headers. Now let's change the images. Okay, now for my favorite part. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna change the theme completely because I've been getting a lot of questions on if I can add a new image, or if I can add text, or if I can change to be something completely different. And the answer is yes, you can. So you're going to go in the input data. This is going to be your main tab for everything that you want to change in the bingo cards. So first things first, we're going to change. Did I record this before? I don't know if I recorded this video, but I changed the image here to say free space. And I can also change it to say anything text as well. So let's say you don't want any images, you just want text, and you're doing like a baby shower. So all you gotta do is write pacifier, crib, stroller, teddy bear, it's a boy. I'm just gonna copy and paste this because I'm out of ideas. But just so you can see that it will actually change over here. So now you have all this. Why is this St. Patrick's Day? Yeah. Okay. Why is it not changing? Word 1 to, okay. I'm gonna fix that, but it should change everything here. Let me go ahead and just copy. I don't know why this is not updating. If it doesn't update for you, let me know, but it should. Okay, let me see here. I changed, okay, good. Everything is back to normal. So let's go ahead and write free space. And here you can change the font. So let's say you want to make it bold, or you want to make it, a different color. If it's a boy, we're going to put blue. You can do whatever you want here. Or if you want to add more images, I'm going to show you how to do your images now. So I created a Canva template here for you as well. Just click here and just you will see it's a 32 squares, because there are 30 slots for you on this part right here. And then there's this lot and this lot if you want to use it. So 30, 31, 32. So let's say here 30 for the bingo images, 1 for the bingo markers, 1 for the free space. You can delete this, and then this is where you're going to add your images. So for example, let's use the baby shower as an example. I want to have it's a boy, right? So I can put this here. Let's pick something else here. The stroller. Let's put the stroller here. And then you can add text as well. Now remember, this is going to be the square on your bingo board. So if you have things like all the way stretched out all the way to the border, that's how it's going to be in your bingo cards, right? So you're going to have the thing right on the edge. If you want to space it out, you just keep that more in the middle, and then the images are going to be more centralized. And then here you can add a text. So let's say stroller, right, for the baby shower. And we're going to change the font. Let's use this one. We're going to make it bigger. Something like that. And let's make it blue. You can, and here this is cool about Canva. It gives you the photo colors. So whatever photo you add here, you can get the accent colors for from that image. All right, so then you can do whatever you want here, and then you say, and then just go ahead. I'm gonna create this. I'll do 30 images, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I finished up my my 32 images, right? So if you see here, I have the image. I centralized a bit because I don't want it too close to the borders. I put my words in here. And I have one image for the markers and one image for the free space. So all I'm going to do here, so you see here, I'll have 32 images, and I'll click share, download. I'm going to click transparent background, and I'm going to download all 32. Once it downloads, I will also have my bingo, the header. It's downloading that. I'm going to open this. It's going to open as a zip file. All I do here, I click extract. Where'd it go? Extract to, and it will extract on a folder. Every time you download 2 or more images in Canva, it zips. I don't like it, but it's how they work. And I'm gonna download the header, also transparent, because I want to make sure I have the blue background in the bingo cards. All right, so now that's downloaded. I'm gonna go over here. Let's download the head. Let's put the header in first. Insert image in cell. And browse it, and got this. Let's see if it's in there. Okay, looking good. And I'm gonna change my back, the back. I could make a little bigger. This one could be more like this, maybe. Sorry if you hear my kids in the background. They're going nuts. It's Friday night. Okay, let's try this one. Insert image in cells. Browse. You can also insert image over cells. That will give you more room to work with the image. I'm not gonna do it because I don't need it, but you can. Like for example, let's go here. So insert image. Let's say I want to insert this on top, right? Oh, and if you do insert image on top, you're gonna have to do that one by one because it's not gonna copy in the front. Oh, did I put in cell? I put in cell. Anyways, so let's change this. Actually, first let's change the background. Still this blue. What is that color? Looks bluish. There. Let's see. Okay, let's see how it prints. Oh, this way. It's very, very light. I like it though. I can still see the borders to cut, so I'm gonna leave it like that. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna change the font of this one. You can also change, the font, and I'm gonna change the font color. Nope. You can also use this, pick a custom color, and then you can choose from the color of your image. There, I like that. That's really cute. I like it. So let's go ahead here. I'm just gonna copy this over. This ones, if you click here, you will see the BI right here. There's no formula or anything here, so you have to do it one by one. But that's fine. It's really fast, so there. All right. So now I want to remove, do I want to leave a border? I could put a border. Should we put a border in it? Let's put a border in it. So select here and then here. And I'm going to select this one maybe. One very thin border. I don't like it. I like without it. I'm gonna go without it because I don't like that. So I'm gonna select this so I can remove the borders. It's a very subtle, and it's not gonna waste a lot of ink from the printer because it's a really light color. Okay. And I don't mind that the bingo saying it's close to the edge. It's fine to me. Wrong way. There. Okay. So this is what I have right now. Now let's add the images and see how it looks. Because if needed, we can always change the background color. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the input data tab. Let's go back to 100% so you can see. Let's insert my bingo markers. Oh, yeah. Now for this one, it's to the individual images. So insert image in cell. Should be in here. That's my marker. So once I insert the marker, you can go back to the bingo markers page, and now everything is changed. Again, this one you don't do anything. All you gotta do here is print. Now the calling cards. Now we have this, but we can. Oh, If you're using text directly on the cell, you gotta come here and adjust the size for this, and then you wrap it up. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, so now let's go. I'm gonna enter an image though for my free space. Insert image in cell, browse, and it's this one. Okay, now all my bingo cards should have the free space. Okay, I like that. Oh, you know what? I gotta put the borders. Let's put the borders real quick, just over here, because it removed. It's gonna be a little light gray. This one and this one. That. And you can select, if you hold Control key or Command, I think on Mac, you can just click and drag the selection, and then you can do it all at once. And go here and do that. Okay, now everything has this. Oh, guys, it's starting to look really cute. Love it. All right, so let's go to the input data. Okay, now this is where we're going to add our images. All you're going to do, click on this first cell right here, the B3. Go to extensions, and you're going to look for this extension right here. So you go to extensions, add-on, get add-ons. And then once it opens over here, you're going to search for image kit. It's called like that. And you're going to have, it's this one. You just click install and follow the instructions in there. Once it is installed, you're going to go to extensions again, and then you're going to see it here. And we're going to, you can add images by URL, or you can add images from your computer or from your Google Drive. I'm going to upload from my computer. And then you're going to click select the files from your device. And now I'm going to select all my 30 images, not these two, because these two, it was from the other, it had the other thing. So I'm going to get all my 30 images, and I'm going to click open. And then I'm just going to click upload. And then you're going to see the bar over here. It says uploading. Let me pause this so we can go. Oh, it's going fast. So, and then here you will see, everything that is being updated. It's going really fast today, so that's good. Sometimes it takes a little longer. But this add-on basically just lets you insert multiple images at once, which is great, because Google Sheets you have to insert one by one. So this one just helps that. Now here it says you are inserting multiple images. Your layout will be from top to bottom in one column. Because it says over here, just make sure it says from top to bottom, because this is the default, so it should say that, but just so you know, you can change the layout to insert the images in a row, like side to side. So just make sure it's going from top to bottom, and then you're going to press continue. And you should insert the images right here, all 30, on the columns, and that's it. So as soon as it loads, let me pause this till it's done. Okay, now it's inserting my images. So now you will see here that it all changed. So basically what this does, this app, this add-on, it takes the images from your computer, it adds them to your Google Drive, which is in the account that you have all your stuff. And then from the Google Drive, it gets the link, which you will see right here. And then it imports the image into your thing. So if you go in your Google Drive, it will be there already. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so let's go to the bingo cards now. And there you have it. Here is your brand new, completely changed bingo cards. And if you go here, generate 10 new cards, you will see that this will change and update to be whatever you need it to be. So did you see we went from St. Patrick's Day to baby shower? And it's really quick and simple. And then when you go to print, because it doesn't have the borders, it's printing like this. How it's still anyways, it's still printing differently, but we can add borders. Let's add some borders here. It's too light. I like it. I like the light, but we need some borders over here. So should we put gray? Oh God, no. Wait. The gray might do it. Let me see. That's not bad. It's very light, very subtle. And we can put them here. And then I select them all. Make it smaller. We'll select this. And then this. So I can see here. This one, hold Control. So you can select more than one at a time. And then this last one. It's cute, it's blue, it's a boy, but it's still, it's not too crazy. Not crazy about the color of the font here, but that's fine. That will do. So now when you go to print, this one already put the double lines separately. So even better. So now when you click next, you just go to print. Let me see if it's it. Oh, it should be it. Okay, it's the even pages, and there you can print it. And that's your baby shower thing. And every time you want 10 new cards, you can go ahead, do the same process of generating 10 new cards, and then you have like a set with 40 different cards and then make it available as a printable in your Etsy store, or you can play it at home. I played mine with the Super Bowl one, and it was super fun. My kids loved it. Oh, and also before I forget, you can't, if you don't want to edit this, you want to do a different background, you want to have an actual image as a background for your bingo cards. Google Sheets does not allow just yet to have an actual image, for the background. So one way that we can bypass that is to copy this and enter that on Canva. So I created where is it? Bingo cards. So there's a Canva template for bingo cards. You click here and it will take you to this. And you click use template. Basically all you do, this is a square space, and you can change this back here to be something else. So let's see. Actually, you know what? No, let's do gray and blue. Oh wait, no, elements. Blue background. Let's get something like that. And then we can do like this. You will adjust to the size of the square that I have here. And then you will set position to back, and then you just delete the top one. Now here you can say it's a boy or baby shower bingo. I'm not gonna go into details of like oops, not this one, of actually designing it, because you can do your own, and I'm gonna use mine directly from Google Sheets. But just so you can change this here. Same thing. If you want to just change the color, you can click change all. That will change all the color to the same blue. So baby shower, and then whatever font you want to use, and then all you're gonna do, you can go Control C, Control V, just put this on the back, delete the top, and then you go to this over here, go to your bingo cards. you can zoom in on them. What I do, I just take a screenshot. So I'm on Windows PC. So for me, it's Shift, Window key, and S. It will open this snipping thing, cropping, whatever you want to call. Oh, before I do that, actually, I want to make this back white. So let me change this real quick. So here I'm going to select the white because it will be easier when I'm pasting that inside. So Control C, Control V, and apply the colors. And then you go back to your bingo cards. Oh, it's still running the script. Oh, now it asks for authorization. Just click OK, click to your account, allow that. And then you're going to have to click that button again. Every time it asks to run the script and it goes to the pop-up window, you have to click the button again. So now it made everything white. I'm just going to screenshot that. And then you would have to do this for each and every card that you want to create because you want them to be different. But you can just drag and drop this now. So I paste it in here and then I'm going to drag and drop. That's it. And you can adjust. You can click crop and then you can, just so we don't get that outer border. So now you have your bingo and you can see, you can zoom in and you can still see everything. And then you just, yeah, there goes it. And then do the same thing with all the, the 10 cards is a little more work. But if you really want to, do something different for the background, because you can add other kind of images as well. Yeah. So, so Google Sheets wouldn't let you put any of this really. So, you get an image like this, for example. Oh, if you're moving this and it's trying to put into the frame, just press Control, and then you can move this over, because it will think it's thinking you're trying to move that into the thing. So you can just go here, something like that, and then you can crop this, and then just get whatever part of the image you want to show. Put that, and then send it to back. And now you delete the top one. And now you have, a little baby shark. So you can play with this. So basically, if you want images on the background of your card, Canva. If not, just go over here and just, download the PDF. Hope that was useful. Let me know if you like it, if you have any questions, and I'm here to help you. Thank you.